everybody, thanks for watching. And just a quick reminder that Meditation Volume 3 is now available, as well as Ancient History Volume 6 is now available. To everyone who has ordered books and is waiting for books, we are getting our books in. As soon as we do, you will either get your book from USPS or from Amazon. There are a few books that I will be signing and shipping out myself personally. But you guys, just stay tuned. Books are on the way, and I appreciate you guys for ordering ahead of time. For those who are wanting to order books, you have to wait about another week or two before they actually go up for sale on Amazon and on my website. There will only be 5,000 books, as I said, that will be released because of an agreement that I have for this book, because of the content that's in the book. Something I'll get into later on, but I can only release 5,000. And there's stipulations after that, which I'll talk about later on. But it's nothing like this book. This book is it. Trust me, you want this book. But appreciate the patience to everybody who's waiting. Anybody who's waiting on DVDs, now that these are out, we were waiting to get these videos out so I could ship it to you guys. For those who ordered all the DVDs, they are definitely on the way. You will get the new DVDs free with your order. Appreciate the support on that. And to the new subscribers, a lot of people who email me and send me messages about past videos. A lot of people who see Saturn Satan 1 or see a lot of the old videos who don't realize that there are DVDs out. There's a link in the description where you can find all the DVDs. You can find the downloads and everything I have put out. It's now 60 DVDs that I've put out. And a lot of people have no clue about the Mystery School series or the Ancient History series and a lot of the series that I've been putting out in the past few years. But everything is here. Now, also, if you are new, you don't understand that a lot of the links have been basically sabotaged. I get a lot of messages from people who have problems with the links. A lot of times it's your antivirus software, because I haven't paid, every single antivirus company to basically accept my links. Even though I pay, for my links to be protected, there are no viruses, there is no issues with my links. So if you're receiving any kind of message about link issues, it's definitely safe to click on the link. But, everything is definitely available. A lot of people have nowhere to go. They don't know where to go to find any of the content, but the links are below. You can definitely find everything there. Once you become a member to Merkaba Academy, you can find you'll eventually be able to find all previous DVDs, depending on what level you are, on the site. That's coming soon. All the videos that was deleted off of YouTube and every video that's on YouTube right now will be eventually found on the website for those who are members. So you'll find all this stuff soon, as well as a lot more. As I said, it's linked in the description to the different levels of membership that you can take. It's definitely worth the membership. Everything it's going to be a lot easier for you guys, and I wanted to do it this way, so when new DVDs come out, you'll see it pop up in the video section for you guys to just watch. If you are a member and you're getting the videos free for the year, you already received the link. If not, shoot us an email at therealmerkaba@gmail.com and we'll take care of that. But everybody should have received the link to the new DVDs that's out, and that'll be on Merkaba Academy probably in the morning. But I want to address, these issues. It's something I've been dealing with for a while. So I talked about before with the internet and, YouTube and social media and how they sabotage what we are doing. And there's a lot of people who have the same issue. There are ongoing suits against Google and a lot of these companies for what they're doing. You can call it discrimination, you can call it whatever you want, but they're silencing a lot of people on social media. It's one of the reasons for Merkaba Academy. As I said, I had a bunch of videos from YouTube that has been deleted. I have warnings about a lot of videos that's going to be upcoming, that's going to be deleted upcoming, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's YouTube, it's Google. They own the platform. They can take down whatever they want to take down, and the only way you can keep your stuff up is if you own your platform. And there's still a lot more to that as well. The main thing you really want to do is to have your own server and have your own access to the web, to be an ISP yourself. If we're not doing that, eventually down the line, they're going to control everything to where we're not going to be able to make a move without they say so, internet-wise. And I talked about this before, as now that we are, in a position to jump in on the ground floor with this internet thing. We got to take advantage of it, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Because in the future, a few years from now, 5-10 years from now, somebody's going to have to. We're going to need it, and we're going to need to be in a position to where we have a good standing in a good place internet-wise, because all this stuff is open right now, and the door is slowly closing. A lot of people don't understand what that means, but we have a limited time where we have access to the full internet, and they're censoring stuff. The censorship of YouTube so far is the biggest thing. I don't think people understand how big that is. Like, you may not agree with what a lot of people are saying, but I know a lot of people definitely disagree about them, being shut up and not having the right to say it on a public platform. This is one of the things that I'm in a lot of talks with a few people about to see what we can do to combat that. You have Vimeo, which you see on Merkaba Academy. I have a lot of videos that's uploaded through them as well, and there's a lot of other providers that's popping up to try to fill the void that YouTube is about to leave. And you have a lot of people leaving YouTube. You have a lot of people branching off, doing their own thing, and YouTube is basically doing the censorship because of the the advertisers, the people that's basically paying Google all this money to advertise on Google. Google is, they're trying to be like Netflix, and they have this whole YouTube TV and everything like that. And they're supposedly claiming, these advertisers don't want to advertise on certain videos and be affiliated with certain videos, which is bogus. This is censorship. Because if you look at History Channel, you look at all the sponsorship that anything on Hitler has, and any movie that you see that comes on that has to do with devil worship or any kind of controversial subject, you have just about every single major corporation advertising on these TV shows. The same type of advertisers that advertise on YouTube. So we know that's bogus. This is about censorship, plain and simple. It's about silencing the truth. The fact that you have this whole advertiser-friendly thing that's supposed to be, protecting the kids somehow, it's not suitable for children, they say. Well, YouTube you have a whole YouTube kids section. Like, they have it set up already to where you can set up a YouTube channel for children to where they can't see none of the content that's basically rated, for adults. And as I also said, you have videos on YouTube where people being killed. There's a lot of videos with black people killing each other that's available on YouTube to watch, right now. So to censor something about the Bible, I had 2 videos. A lot of videos is actually, been censored. They took down the full video of why black slaves was given the Bible. It's over 500,000 views, approaching 1 million views. The calculated destruction of the black man and woman is about to come down next. That's over 700,000 views. But nonetheless, this is the purpose for Merkaba Academy. As I said, eventually the channels will be taken down. So I'm preparing you guys for that. I'm trying to let you understand now that it's not going to be around forever. I've been saying this for years. I've talked about this a year. Everything that's happening now, and I said, over a year ago. I said exactly that this was going to happen, and there's a lot more that's going to come that, I'm already ahead of it because I seen it coming over a year ago. So it's the purpose for Merkaba Academy. If you want to see, a lot of the videos that I have and other content that's going to be coming to the platform, as I said, it's just a small part of a larger platform, as you will see. Definitely want to be a member of Merkaba Academy and definitely get on with that. And just like anything else that's worth doing, yes, it does cost. There's a free account you can set up, but everybody that's paid members is helping towards growing the channel. The free account is limited. It's limited access. You won't be able to really get into all the videos and, the good stuff that's on the account. But later on, once the platform grows, you'll be able to have access to a lot of those things that I want everybody to have access to, that it's going to be needed. So either way, definitely want to be a member and sign up. But I appreciate the support. Now, you got to change with the times. A lot of stuff coming. 2020 is almost here. You got to stay ahead of what's coming. There's always something new. It's going to be the next new Facebook, the next new craze with phones and so on and so forth. And when we got to stay ahead of the platform, we got to stay ahead of what's going on. And, you couple all that, with being a Black entrepreneur and all of the things that's set up and that's in our way to hinder us from being, successful. We got to deal with a lot. So you definitely want to be on top of your game and be ahead of everything that's coming. And that's what I'm trying to do right now, and really take advantage of the internet, and it's changing. And right now we have a small window of opportunity, as I said before, to really get in and do something big with it before everything comes crashing down and closes up on us. This is what they do. They give us the opportunity, and we always end up missing the boat because we're too worried about something else. I don't think a lot of people understand the importance, because there's a lot of misdirection in other ways. And we take the internet for granted these days. You log on, it's there. As long as you're paying your internet bill, you get on. Not saying that they're going to take that away, but the freedom of the internet is definitely, as you can see, it's going to be different. It's going to be changed. And if you don't have your own platform, if you're not trying to really get in on a larger scale, freedoms is going to be limited. And you basically going to eventually be paying for how free you want to be on the internet. And that's what I think is going to end up coming down to. Right now, we can go anywhere. You can view a lot of stuff. And if you're going to take the stance, because YouTube is a public company, and they could take the stance as being a public company, they're doing what's in the best interest of the public. It's like, with the no smoking thing. You can't smoke in a public place. You got to really think about everybody else. You see how they sucker us into that kind of stuff? So later on, they could take away more stuff. So the internet being public, even though you be paying for it, it's still public. You can pay to go into Six Flags and Disney World, but it's a public place, and there's certain stuff you can't do, even though you paid your money. This is something they're going to be able to use later on down the line with the internet, because it's public. And there's a lot of people that's on there. We have to make it safe for everybody. We have to change it and make it safe for everybody. And that's coming. And you got to be on top of that. And it's going to be like, the streets is public, and you have your home. As long as you're in your home, what you do, it's your business. So it's going to be the same way with the internet. If you have your own platform, whatever you do within your platform, it's your business. Everybody that comes into your house, they got to be subject to your rules. Everybody that comes onto your platform, same type of situation. So if you are ahead of that and you can see what's coming, it's definitely going to benefit you down the line, especially if you are an ISP or have your own server and have access to a free, flowing internet service provider. And, things are going to be different, and when you pay attention to the laws, and there's a lot of legal stuff that comes up to be voted on that a lot of the public just don't know about. And if you're into that kind of stuff, one of the things I stay on top of is, C-SPAN and any new laws that's being put on the table for, the House to consider. This is public record. A lot of people don't know what comes up that they're talking about. It's a lot of crazy, weird stuff that they're trying to do. A lot of people have no clue about some of the stuff they want to pass and the things they want to do. A lot of it having to do with, our freedoms on the internet. So we know about it. Trump talked about this when he first became president. So it's something that he wanted to do. And we see that there was talk, and here it is, with YouTube. And it takes a while, but it got done. And we don't know how far that's going to go. And we see what happened with Farrakhan and other people supposedly on Facebook with that censorship. And I hear people talk all day about being in Facebook jail, where they basically block you and ban you for like a month or days or weeks because of something you posted. So, freedom is definitely flying off the internet, but it's because you're on these platforms. And this is the thing. When you give so much power to a platform, they can do what they want, and something becomes so popular that people don't care what happens to you, as long as it don't happen to them. It's like, if you live on a block and the houses down the street keep getting robbed, and then the next house keep getting robbed, then the next house, and it's getting closer to your door, and you have an opportunity to do something, but you don't because you haven't been robbed yet. It's like, when you're going to realize that you're next, they're coming for you eventually. So you want to do something now while you have the time to do something before it gets to you. So you need to go down there and help your neighbors and make sure your neighbors is okay and safe. before it gets to you, and this is what's happening with Facebook. Everybody just watching, and we don't really care what happens because it's not happening to us. And then once it does happen, it's going to be too late when we could have done something or said something to stop the ball from rolling. But a lot of people just have no clue. A lot of people don't care. They don't really understand the ramifications for internet censorship and how that's going to really hinder your future and your children's future as far as what they want to do. It really goes beyond just putting out information and talking. It's going to lead into, deeper stuff. But, we got to stay on top of it. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. And as I said, I don't think it's many other people who really understand how serious this is, especially for Black folks. But, we got to stay tuned with that. All of my small businesses that have contacted me, I've received so many emails from a lot of people. I really appreciate that. That whole system it's almost done. It's going to be up on the site along with a bunch of new other stuff coming this week to Merkaba Academy. So a lot of people are going to be able to see your websites and see the information that you provided me with, and definitely go and be able to browse your sites and look at what you pushing and what you're trying to sell and what you do. A lot of conscious Black folks. I mean, I'm proud of y'all. Honestly, it's so many Black businesses that I receive emails from that's just throwing some amazing stuff that, they need a little bit of help. They need some help. They need to get known. They need to be out there more. It's a lot of people that signed up for Merkaba Academy, and it's a lot more coming. Once the app is finished, there's going to be a lot more people coming to it. And, I put a lot into it, and it's going to be a lot that's going to be pushed with it to get people to understand what it really is and to jump on board with it, because I think it's going to be a big help to a lot of us in more ways than we don't realize yet. But you'll see as the site grows, like how it's going to help us out economically and just get us into the right mindset and understanding of where we need to be and where we should be as Black entrepreneurs today. So to you guys who send me your information, definitely stay tuned. There's a lot more that's going to come with that. I'm going to definitely make sure that you guys get represented well on the site. So definitely want to thank you guys. I put up a lot of stuff so far. It's a lot more coming. And I'm trying to definitely get to all the emails and keep in touch with a lot of people. But, it's been working around the clock. And I always try to do a video when I release a DVD to let people know what's going on, because it's just a lot of people who just not getting information. There's a lot of people who don't know. So, when I have people who send me emails, I've been following you for years. When's Saturn, Satan 4 coming out? Or 3? I'm like, whoa. That's how bad it is. I mean, I still get emails from people who send me, links about virus protection and virus issues, and links don't work. PayPal not taking a card. I mean, it's like, come on. I've cussed out PayPal a few times. So they make a lot of money off of me, seriously. So it's crazy for links to not be working. But I appreciate you guys' patience and support. And a lot of times stuff don't go out on time, and I definitely apologize for that. But I have never not gotten anyone their order. So sometimes stuff get delayed. Sometimes we get backed up. We get backed up a lot, actually, and stuff get delayed. But that's one of the things about getting the support that we need. So eventually, I can afford to be able to put the money into making things a lot more faster and run a lot more smoother. And that's kind of sort of what it's about, and how you grow as a business. The more support you get, the more you can make things better for consumers and for people that support you. But I appreciate the patience from everybody, and definitely appreciate the support. But definitely wanted to let you guys know what's going on. Books are on the way, and then we got like another 30 days, and then my second book will be out. We're gonna get into that. But I definitely going to get into these book club videos, which are basically done and going to be posted soon. Really good stuff. Deep books we're going to get into. We're going to get into Hebrew is Greek. We're definitely going to get into that book and a lot of other books that I think people need to really dig into. This is where the information is. It's in the books. The older, the better. People, they Google too much. You Google too much. Go to the damn library. Like, you're going to be amazed at the stuff that's in books. You're just not going to find it. And you have to be a researcher to understand that. the internet is set. You know, it's a lot of stuff that's rigged. You can go on Wikipedia. Anybody, you can go in there and change those entries. I've already proven to you, forget what video that was, where they change a lot of stuff. I mean, they change history on the fly. So if you're not a real student, if you don't really do research like that, you're not going to be able to pick up on it. But when you go back into these old books, it's right there. When you go back into these books and start reading stuff that was written years ago, centuries ago, I'm talking about real old rare books. There's so much information there. That's why those old Bibles are expensive. That's why whoever this person is has been buying up every single copy of Hebrew is Greek offline. And I was so close to getting a third copy, but it went so fast. If you find one, buy it. Just remember, if you find one, if it pops up, if you have the money, buy it. Do not hesitate, because you can, even if it's like your last $500 or $1,000, buy it. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you could probably put it back up there for $10,000 and sell it. And I've seen one just sell for 17 grand. Bullshit you not. It went so fast because they're buying them out. I mean, like I said, the proof is in those books. So we definitely want to get into that, and definitely want to grab that book if you see it, and grab a lot of these older rare books. A lot of those books by Sheikh Anta Diop and Dr. Ben, a lot of those books that have a lot of esoteric information in it, you want to grab them. Like, I'm worried about these books, man. I don't know how long a lot of the rare books is going to be around. Stuff just disappear. When you enter this kind of stuff, you see it happening, you see stuff changing. But the book club is definitely going to be up there for this reason, to really get into a lot of information. Definitely with the Bibles, because I definitely want to, I've gotten this question a lot. Definitely want to go into the older Bibles before King James Version to show you guys the differences. Really dissect. We're going to get into the Geneva Bible big time, because that's one of the biggest Bibles you need to really get into and dissect and see how they was viewing the Bible back then versus today. I mean, it's just a lot we're going to get into, and a lot I want to bring, knowledge wise to this channel that I can't do on YouTube. The videos that's going to be on Merkaba Academy is going to be way better than the newer videos on YouTube, because I don't have to worry about my stuff being taken down because of something I put up in there. So thanks to everybody for taking the time to watch and purchase and support. And definitely stay tuned. More videos to come, and see you guys next video. Oh yeah, and definitely going to still put new videos on YouTube as well. But just don't trip about the name, because their algorithm is trained to pick up on the name. So if I put up a video saying something like, Jesus is phony, watch, it's going to get taken down, or it's going to get flagged. So I can't even really name the videos what I want to name them for this specific reason. And as I said, on Instagram, they got agents. It's agents all over my Instagram. As I said about, agents, people get paid to just report videos. People get paid to just watch YouTube. Just that simple. It's agents all over, everywhere. It's people who don't like nothing, following you on Instagram, who just there to watch and observe. And, it is what it is on that. Like I said, I know every single person. I have almost 3,000 followers on Instagram so far. I know every single person that actually supports, and it's less than 200. Out of 3,000, out of almost 3,000, less than 200 of those people. So it's like, what the hell is going on? But everybody don't have it. Everybody is not in a right position to support. It's not really about that. It's just it's something to make you really raise your eyebrows as to why it's so easy for people to support their oppressor and their enemy versus support somebody who's trying to support them and who's trying to help them out. It's one of the crazy things. I hear all the excuses in the world, but at the end of the day, people will support the enemy, the white man, before they support you off of, the most craziest weirdo reasons that I've heard so far. But, it is what it is. But, again, I appreciate everybody that supports. Everybody who's been staying tuned and staying connected with Merkaba and everything I've been putting out, and I appreciate it. And see you guys next video.